Hello everyone, this is Ange. Welcome to another episode of the Visual Novel Monthly Recap. This is a video series where I highlight news related to major visual novel releases in the community for each month. In this video, I'll highlight anything that happened in December of 2019. Let's get started. Raging Loop, a murder mystery visual novel by Kemco Corporation, finally got a PC release. It was originally only released on Switch and PS4 a month ago. So if you prefer to read visual novels on PC and you really like murder mysteries, be sure to check this out. Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace, got a surprise release on PS4, Switch, and PC. It appears to be a lighthearted alternate universe where none of the original events happened, so you can proceed to date any of the original love interests like you would in any other visual novel. If you wanted to see the Steins Gate characters in a more lighthearted romance setting, be sure to check this out. There's good and bad news for the official release of the English version of Summer Pockets. The good news is that the translation part is complete. The bad news is that the release date got postponed from December of 2019 to early 2020. However, Key also announced a newer version of Summer Pockets called Summer Pockets Reflection Blue. They confirmed things like new routes for previous characters, a completely new heroine, more slice-of-life scenes, an updated system for the table tennis minigame, and more songs. It's going to release in Japan sometime in 2020. According to Visual Arts, only an English translation will be considered after they release the original version on Steam. Fan translation of the Sega Saturn version of Soccer Wars got released. It's the first game in the series and is basically a strategy RPG with visual novel and dating sim elements. Bokuten, Why I Became an Angel by Overdrive is now available on the Manga Gamer and Steam stores. I'm currently reading it right now and I'm very much enjoying it. It has very realistic, if not darker takes on romance, and has some interesting themes related to happiness and gray area choices. But just keep in mind there's some dark things that happen that might not be for the faint of heart. But if you don't mind that and are interested in the themes I posted above, Bokuten is a great emotional visual novel that gets you hooked almost from the beginning. Baldr Sky Dive 1 and 2 by Giga got released by Sekai Project and is one of the biggest releases of this whole year. According to Sekai Project, it took 6 long years to both negotiate the release of the visual novel in the West at all, as well as the actual localization work. Unfortunately, Sekai Project wasn't able to release an official 18+ version of the visual novel. According to their official statement, they tried to negotiate keeping the explicit content in there, and almost even had to take out religious imagery. Thankfully to the people who want 18+ content or no censorship, there is a fan patch that adds in all the explicit content that got removed. Tetsu, a visual novel by Luce that's all about trains, has announced that it's getting an anime adaptation. If you're interested in reading the original visual novel, you can find it on Sekai Project, Denpasoft, or Steam. The World End Economica anime Kickstarter has reached its goal of 5 million yen. Hopefully, we can see advertisements and news of its release date sometime in the near future. A fan translation for the usually visual novel Camino Rhapsody got released. If you've read Kamidori Alchemy Meister before, expect something similar to that, as it's done by the same company and seems to have similar gameplay. Finally, Nekonyan released the Perfect Edition patch for Alcana. It contains new scenes, mostly related to Misaki. This was originally going to be released with a small fee, but Nekonyan was nice enough to actually release it for free. And that is it for December of 2019. As always, if you have any feedback, positive or negative, feel free to leave a comment below in this video or one of my social medias. See you in the next video about the first month of 2020.